Hello, and here's another broadcast on another Google app for Gmail, and just some little tips that maybe will be helpful as you're fine-tuning your inbox and learning some different ways to manage that information. So we're going to skip over and go ahead and screen share real quick to let's do this. Go ahead and share this screen so make funny faces at everybody. And I'm going to go ahead and move my inbox over. So it's going to take just a second to that. So you can see my inbox now. And what I recently discovered is that one of our teachers was looking for an email he knew existed, and it wasn't showing up in his search function. So he typed in all mail. He tried different subjects. He tried different people, and it still did not search. And he couldn't find it. But it turns out it was in his trash. So even a basic all mail does not include your trash or your spam or any of these folders. So you have to change your search parameters from all mail into either trash or all three of these categories. But what we decided was going to work better for him is that this is my inbox. It's not super full right now. I've got some different things going on, but if and that's because as I get email, this is more or less my to-do list or things that I need to keep track of and keep on my radar. If I look at this and looked at all my mail, if I go into my archive, I would have thousands and thousands. So what I do is if I have an email that I really don't want to delete, I can click on it and I can archive it. And by doing that, instead of hitting the trash button, it still is in my search. So if I do holiday, if I search for that, it's going to be right here. So I can move that back into my inbox because I want to keep track of that. So the other thing, when you do that, I'm going to go back into my inbox, and it's back where it originally was. The other way to manage that is with using labels. And over here, you can see I have several labels, and they're alphabetical. So if I wanted to click on this one for a class that I recently participated in, all of these classes are are related to this this label. So I'm going to go back into my inbox, and if I select any one of these, I can get to my labels. I have all of these created, and by creating them, it's like giving it a folder. But what's nice about it is that I can give this email 2, 3, 4 labels as I would like. So obviously I don't want to do that, but I can create a new label, that would pertain to this email. So that's one way to go about it. So actually it did apply that label. You can see it right there. And I'm going to go ahead and take that label off. So I'm just going to hit X right there, and it's off. Okay. So over here are all my labels listed, and I can change that color right here. I have all these customized options. So let's make this one red now. Okay, so now I have red here and here. If I click on that, I have all of my emails related to that label that I created. So that's one way that perhaps you could organize your inbox. And you can also, back here in my inbox, if I have multiple, like these are already labeled. So let's do a different one here. Let's look at these two. And I want to do more. I want to filter messages like these. So whoever I want the parameters to select, anytime I get one of these, I can create a filter, And every time I received an email from these people, I could choose the label that I wanted it to apply to. So it's very straightforward. If I had any that matched those that didn't have labels, it would say apply this filter to a number of the conversations that matched. So I could also do that. So most importantly, just remember, as a Google for Apps school or G Suite school, you have unlimited space. So really, there's no need to trash your emails. Hit the archive button. They'll be there forever, and you can search them anytime using the search filters. But you can also use labels if you know that you're going to get several, have several in a conversation that you want to quickly filter off and look at. So I hope that this saves you some time and that you can keep track of your emails. So have a great day.